Back to our forecast. The mountains obviously getting rain. Not everyone, Brittany, but we need rain here in the metro area as well. Sounds like we might get some closer to the weekend.
Yes, we are certainly going to see rain. Now, it is not going to be widespread for everyone, Colin, until we get closer to the weekend where we could see more action here. But we are finally going to get some rain for the first time in quite some time. Temperatures out there 89 degrees, but it feels like 90. So certainly not feeling any rain, cooled air here in the Queen City. Where the rain is, as you mentioned, the mountains and foothills, thanks to this tiny little trough of low pressure up toward those areas. Cold front, though, that we're going to see bring us rain and storms tomorrow, that's still much further away. So this is not associated with that. Most of this action here again in the mountains and foothills at this hour. You can see some pockets of light to moderate rain where Vanessa is right now in Boone. Finally starting to see a break here within the next 5 minutes or so as that big push is moving out. Lots of rain still overspreading Ashe County, and you can see Avery County. Still some light rain there, mainly hugging 221. I've also been watching some areas in western Catawba County with some rain too. So most of this is expected to stay north of the I-40 corridor, but it could creep just south of the area as well. Not expecting any of that action in the Charlotte metro. But tomorrow afternoon, we will start to see some changes as we see that approaching cold front. Now remember, when we see rain and storms, it's not along the cold front, it's still ahead of the cold front. So while that doesn't move through until Friday, our storms will start to develop Thursday afternoon for the Piedmont. Heavy pockets of rain and gusty winds. The mountains and foothills tomorrow, just like the last few days, we'll see rain first, and we'll also see more rain. The thing that gets complicated here is that we see scattered storms Thursday night, but some of these slick areas will linger into Friday morning, and it's been quite some time since we've seen rain. And when we've seen a long dry spell, right now it's 17 days in Charlotte officially, we see rain and kind of oil and debris and kind of just some of that gross mess accumulate on the roads because, again, we haven't seen it. And so that actually creates more slickness after a dry spell. So that's really the main threat we're expecting Thursday afternoon and into the evening is that localized risk for flooding, slick spots on the roads, and some isolated strong wind gusts. In the tropics, we do have a new update here for you. As of 5 o'clock, we have Tropical Storm Umberto. If you've been watching the two waves for the last few days, this is the one that was further away, which did have a higher chance of development. Umberto expected to be stronger than eventually the next depression and storm that we do see, and that's what develops next. So here's Umberto here. Here's our next named storm here. With that cold front that's moving by, we actually expect the cold front to help deflect these away from the United States, doing what's called a Fujiwara effect, where they kind of dance around each other. Typically with this, the stronger storm is actually what takes the energy from the weaker one. So as of right now, I would expect the East Coast to see elevated rip current risk next week, also some higher wave heights as well, as of course we still see a lot of tropical moisture here in the Queen City, but I do not expect at this point a direct impact from those two tropical systems. And this has been relatively consistent over the last few days. We know if things change, we will certainly let you know, but that's why I am keeping some higher rain chances into early next week to reflect that uncertainty, right, in the overall forecast track, but know that we could still see some tropical moisture regardless of what happens. Here's that Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. Again, that is still a few days away. We're watching it closely, but in the near term, I want you to watch for some of those strong storms tomorrow afternoon and some slick spots on the roads Friday morning.
All right. Thank you for that look there, Brittany.